when you was over there, did you run into Nicki? Because I know Nicki was over there as well.
No, I was trying to though. But
the only time she touched the trigger, allegedly.
Everything's alleged with me, baby. Everything's alleged.
Did she ever hit you and apologize? Because she really came to you sideways.
She hasn't. And
She
Nicki, I
should.
love you. And
Because
what I
you
want people to
did,
know is that, and Nicki said she gave me 6 plaques, but let's keep it real. Nicki ain't have shit before Bottoms Up. Nicki had the song with, she had a single with Sean Garrett.
Anxiety attack.
Some kind of attack.
That shit was
That was the one they did the video in the forest.
Yeah. So she did. After that, she did Monster. And then we could say that. Like all before that, it was looks. You hanging with Wayne. You know who's the wild girl with the wild hair. I love you, Nicki. I love you. You came at me wrong. You disrespected me. But I love you.
I think she was misinformed.
Because she didn't know it was like she jumped.
No, I was
the gun.
definitely bothered by it, but I'm not gonna disrespect her. I'm not gonna talk crazy about her. Like we got history. You know what I mean? We've done amazing things together. But I think she jumped the gun.
She took it out of context because I saw what you said on Instagram.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
I had already cleared it up. That's why she deleted
But she didn't
her tweet
see.
stuff.
She didn't see that part where
Now
you
got
had
nothing to
said
do with me. So
it's
that's
not true.
You need to go research something before you go talk.
And you told her she need to be mad at Remy and not you.
Definitely need to be mad at Remy.
That was a little bit old Trey being petty.
No, you
Well,
gonna
that's
be
the
petty.
truth,
I'm gonna be
though.
petty too. What you talking about? You ain't said nothing to Remy. It still took you a week to say something to Remy.
Don't let anything distract you from the fact that Remy bodied Nicki Minaj over the chief instrumental. I like where you're going with this.
Trey just wake up like, what's going on?
I definitely woke up. She probably be mad about this, but y'all gotta realize I don't really give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah, you know what? No, it's not though, Trey. I noticed this when I saw Trey last time. I said, Trey really don't give a fuck no more. Like, he's let it go. I think it was a point where the label and everybody was telling you, Trey, you got to do this and you got to be that and you got to move this way.
No, it's not even that. It's a realization I came to that I had to be that because I was the one that was not clean cut. I was the one with the braids. I was the one you see with my hair wild. I was the one that you hear about on YouTube fighting like Chris Brown, cream cut dance, double mint commercial. Neo, So Sick of Love Songs. Like everybody had an image that was pristine, but I was still like, I wasn't trying to be that. So that wasn't cool to be at the game and at that time. I think it's more cooler to be that now. Like actually, you know, singing and rapping and all that, just the lifestyle has merged in a way that it wasn't at the time. R&B and hip hop was still two separate things, I think, in the beginning of my career.
Right.
Coming to this point now, when I say I don't really give a fuck, it's really just about shit that y'all give a fuck about. Like, it's not a things that I care about. I care about. You'll know that I care about it, and I'll treat it with care and passion. But certain things that I'm supposed to be bothered by that people feel like I should be, I won't.
Well, sometimes it's also out of your control too, because it's not like you did anything. Somebody said something about you in a song, right?
Right.
You didn't say it.
That's the whole
and
thing.
then you woke up.
So how do you pick and choose what to reply to in this era?
Replies to everything right now.
You don't reply to everything.
I mean, I reply if I feel a way about it. Like the thing about the Nicki thing, like I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Cause Kev hit me in the morning like he hit you.
Hey,
off. He hit me sideways. Off. He like, what's up with these Meek Mill tweets?
Did Nicki have to suck? Hey Trey, did Nicki have to suck you dick?
My gosh. Yeah.
I'll take it. And the funny thing about it, it don't matter what I said. I'm Trey Songz. Y'all tell every day. Y'all tell people I didn't hit everything, not me.
Right.
So everybody think I hit Nicki Minaj, even though I didn't. It don't matter to me. It mattered to her. I ain't say it. You know what I mean?
You said you didn't.
Exactly. I went out my way to say I didn't, and I don't do that. I just had a conversation up here with y'all about that 2 weeks before this happened, that I don't feel the need to say nothing about a woman to promote my career, whether I've been with her or not, and I don't feel nothing to the need to denounce things when people say they are true. But because this was Nicki, and because we do have a history, because I respect her, I went out my way to do that, and what that got me.
Plus,
That's
she
why I
got
don't
you
get
6
no
million
fuck.
plaques.
Right. Tell her, give me some more. Where you at? Post. My album come out today. Post that. Post that, Nicki.
Well, Trey, I saw you the same day that whole Nicki thing went down.
Yeah.
When Remy dropped that record. I saw you in Charlotte with CIAA weekend.
Yeah. I hopped off the plane, and I was like, oh, that's Charlamagne. The perfect guy to talk to about this. Right now.
So
I figured it out.
What did you guys say?
No, I just was like, yo, you see what happened? He's like, yo, yeah, I saw what happened. It's crazy.
Did you really hit?
Yeah, he definitely asked me if I hit.
Did you really
He
hit?
definitely asked me if I hit. I was like, bro, the thing about it, I did not hit. I said I ain't hit. He said, yeah, I saw it on the Instagram. I'm like, so why you ask me? You my guy. I'm just making sure.
I'm just making sure.
Now, what about the picture with Meek Mill? Because there are a lot of people were saying that Meek was using you as a pawn.
You know what's crazy? Nobody ever used me as a pawn, first of all. Secondly,
See,
no, real shit. you laughing and joking. That's the thing I don't like about you. No, but that's the thing I don't like about people thinking I'm funny. Like, this is not a joke. Nobody will use me as a pawn. Secondly, we
better relax, get it.
So
for real.
we pull up.
shut up.
I pull up after I leave you because you leaving. You coming back to New York. I'm going to Charlotte for CIAA. We pull up to the hotel. There's a mob of people outside the hotel. It's a black truck next to my Sprinter, and I see some cats outside with Dream Chaser. I said, "Yo, Meek is not in the truck next to us." I said, Meek is in the truck next to us.
Right.
Did he know it was you?
He knew it was me because we know each other people. So my security got out to go get keys. They're like, "Yo, Trey in there." Call my phone. I said, "Yo, get in the van." He come around, get in the van. And I'm surprised the pictures ain't come out the same day because there was a lot of people out there, like, CIAA,
Right.
people everywhere taking pictures.
Absolutely.
Nigga, how big is your van? That look like a studio.
He said he's in a Sprinter.
Oh, Sprinter. Okay.
No, because that's a different day. I saw Meek before that.
Oh, okay.
We was in Atlanta when I saw him. We flew back from there to Atlanta. So me and Meek, we talking, and he like, Meek ain't like that I let her say what she said and I still kept it. He's like, I was like, nah, it's cool, whatever. So we chopped it up for a minute, and people don't know that I know Meek. Like, I was just like Drake. I was the first person to put Meek on the stage in the arena in Philadelphia. First person. Like, Meek, when Meek had braids, he had an ankle bracelet. Like, I know Meek since then. Like, so we decided, and I was on Meek's first album. I was on Meek mixtape. We got records together before him and Nicki was even considered to be a thing. So I was appalled that people would think I would get together with Meek and do some kind of diss record against Nicki Minaj.
Y'all got to team up for Nicki.
Right. I'm not even thinking about that in that respect. You know what I mean? So time fast forward, I done did the CIAA. We go to Atlanta. Meek got the studio. He come by my album listening thing. He said, "Yo, I heard you got an album listening." And he didn't know it was like a fan event. He thought it was like a listening party. So he pulled up. He came in and he went outside like, "Yo, I'm going to the studio. If you ain't got nothing to do, come to the studio." We went to the studio. We made about 5 records. Niggas ain't talk about Nicki the whole time. I don't think it was a good idea to take the picture and post it because I knew what it was going to be, the
perception.
situation was like.
Right.
But whatever, you want to take a picture, post it.
I'm not going to not live my life because of people's perception.
Right, but I think the caliber of intelligence that people have is lowered by the need and the want for drama.
True.
I think people look past logic and reasoning to see, oh, there's bullshit here. Well, we just in the studio. I've been in the studio with the man since like 7 to 7 in the morning. We stayed in the studio. We didn't talk about the girl one time. So, and he got some big records too. Like, and I feel bad for Meek because it's just messed up that you get in a bad situation and everybody that was on your heels, everybody showing you love, all of you dope, you this, you that. Where they at?
But your man caused the bad situation, though.
Right, but I still feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I still feel bad.
Would you ever try to get them on the same page?
Who?
Drake and Meek.
That ain't for me to do. I ain't no peacemaker.
Right.
And on top of that, I leave from Atlanta, and this nigga Game is in the club.
Oh, so you was just
No, I leave from Atlanta. I leave from taking the picture with
that'd
me.
have been crazy.
No, you know Game.
Trey don't got no loyalty to anybody.
Check it. Game, Game's crazy. He put me right on his snap. So I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" He like, "Man, Meek this, Miss." I'm like, "Is y'all gonna fight? Like, y'all stop talking to me about it."
Right.
See,
I don't hear about this shit.
Get in the middle of everything for no reason.
I'm telling y'all, I'm really
Nah,
surprised.
Trey ain't trying to fight nobody.
I want to fight nobody.
Nobody want to fight Trey.
I just think it's crazy that people have all these beefs and nobody doing nothing. And y'all entertain it and put fire and fuel into it, and then when nobody does nothing, it's cool.
And then if somebody does something, we calling them stupid. They getting done.
Right. Like, and then at the end of the day, everybody's doing something for somebody to see, and then when people see it, they don't care about it. It's done. It's over. Live your life for you.
Have you ever ended up like you did a song with somebody and then it turns out the verse they put on it wasn't what you thought it was going to be? Like, what if you end up on a diss record, but not on purpose?
I'm gonna have a conversation with who I end up on
Nobody
a
gonna
diss
do that
record
to
with.
Trey. Like,
That could
not
happen.
him. No, not him.
No, I think anything can happen, but that's a conversation I'm gonna have with that artist, and you know, if I have problems with people, they're gonna know that I have a problem with them.
Right.
That's not gonna come by way of somebody else, and it's not gonna come by way of a record. I'm gonna holler at you.
I'm gonna be honest, Trey. I'm gonna give you about. Let me see this. Watch. I'm gonna give you till about June for you give somebody a fade. We gonna hear about Trey putting hands on somebody.
Trey don't gotta
I'm
put his
too
hands on
smart to get-
nobody.
I remember August was talking crazy a couple years ago, and I didn't want to fight. Like I don't want to fight. I want to get some money.
All right.
But you
I mean,
look at
it's
him as
been-
your little brother, though.
Yeah, but even then, like it's other people that had problems with me that I ain't even addressed. You know, I don't want to fight nobody. That don't prove nothing. I'm 32 years old. What is putting? I got hands. It don't prove nothing to beat nobody up. Somebody go press charges these days.
What if Soulja Boy wanted to fight you 1-on-1 in a ring? In a ring.
If that would have happened with me, like we'd have handled that. Them too, Chris too. Chris, Soulja Boy, that shit was corny.
Now, you talked about Neo, you talked about Chris Brown, and both of those artists had R&B success, and then they went pop. They crossed over. They tried a different lane. But you always
No,
stayed
but they didn't pop over with a different lane. They popped over doing R&B.
in the crossover world, a little popish.
No, they popped up doing R&B.
So Sick of Love Song is a pop song.
No, they popped. I mean, they crossed over and did other records.
They
as
might have
well.
did like
But
some
you said
dance
they
songs.
took another route. They didn't take another route. They
Well,
just
they-
made the music they were making.
That's why
They
Gia got
crossed
his
over,
number,
did
bro.
pop.
Chris Brown danced and he was 16 and light skinned. And he was working with Sean Garrett, the biggest songwriter of the time.
Right,
Like
but
you
he
gotta
also
add
did-
up the things
No,
that
but he also did crossover music.
No, but not before he got crossover
No.
success. Run It was the record that made him a
Right.
pop artist. So
No, I didn't
let me
say that.
correct you, Envy.
All right, so
He did not cross
He did
over.
R&B music, and he also did crossover.
He did
music.
R&B music up until the second, third album when
Right.
Forever came out.
Well, my question
But
to
that's
you
not
is-
when he reached pop success. He had pop success before that.
How
Nigga,
come
Poppin'
you,
was
how
the
come
number
you never
one.
did a pop record like that? How come you always stayed true to your core?
Because I'm not a pop nigga.
We definitely asked
He
you
gonna
that last
pop off
time,
on
by the
Envy.
way, but-
I'm just not. That's not me. Like I'm not gonna change my character or what it was. I wanted to stay me.
Now let's get back to some personal Tremaine
Oh,
issues.
what about
okay?
that number one fan record? Because you've always been big on your fans.
Yeah, definitely.
They always hold you down.
Shout out to Rico for that as well.
Was that directed to your fans, or is that like a metaphor for a woman or something?
Oh, it's a great record.
Right.
It's a great record.
Listen, all right, so I want to get more personal now. Let's talk more about Tremaine.
You
Because
get more personal?
Yeah, because you have been
No.
saying that you want to, settle down. Have you ever lived with a woman?
Yeah. I lived with a woman when I was 19.
Damn. Were
Was you
at
doing it
19?
just for room and board, or did you really?
I need a place to stay.
I hold my own money. I got a deal at 18.
Okay.
I got a deal at 18.
And that's the only time that ever happened? Because I was.
Yeah, living with someone. Since then, like I've had, situations where we spend a lot of time. The thing about being an entertainer and somebody that moves around a lot is you either spend very little time with somebody or you're surrounded by them.
Mm-hmm.
You spend, and that's like one extreme to the next. You planning time to spend together, and then you got to fly to come see me or while I'm on tour. And once again, you're surrounded by my world.
Mm-hmm.
Being an entertainer is kind of crazy because you're in this bubble and people kind of have to adjust to your bubble. The thing I'm trying to figure out is, in order for me to have something that's real, in order for me to love somebody and to take that to the next place, I gotta kind of mess with somebody else, but I gotta be in a bubble a little bit. So what I mean by that is you go from talking to somebody all the time and just spending all your time with them to not seeing them for 2 weeks, talking to them, and then they come back and then they all encrusted into what you have to do. So it's hard.
It's probably weird for a guy like you too, because the women probably want you to be a little submissive.
Yeah.
They want you to give up something.
No, definitely. I mean, in order for me to truly find love, I think that I would have to. And like I said earlier, I don't want people to think I'm having a midlife crisis. I'm like I'm breaking down. I'm just telling you about how like if I write a song about a thought I have right now, that don't mean I'm thinking about it every day, all day, each day of my life. Like it's a song. It's really, it's on my mind, but it ain't weighing me down. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta find a wife or I'm gonna die.
Right.
No, it's not that at all.
Now, for as much as people probably warn women about you, like if they see a girl with you, they be like, "Watch out for Trey." Do guys do that with you when they see you with females? Like warn you about?
Oh, everybody wants everybody, bro.
Yeah.
We were just talking about
I'm
that.
probably the most hated on man as far as women are concerned
You think so?
in the industry.
By
Yeah.
other men.
Yeah.
Mano, Bobby too. Mano's up there as well.
Fab.
Fab too.
Yeah, they cool. I love Fab, love Mano, but
They ain't
Nah.
got as much hoes as me. That's what I'm trying to say.
it ain't even that. I just ain't seen the type of hate I seen. Like 2 years. Y'all remember 50 tweeted when he was mad at his girl? couple years ago. She done fucked Trey. She done fucked the next day. Meek tweeted, "Oh shit, Trey done fucked everybody. I gotta run it quick." That's not cool. Like, and I'm bringing up old shit because they cool now, but that's the type of shit I deal with. Like,
But you did LOL it at the time.
no. You want to go back, read the tweets?
Oh, okay. I thought you was, you know.
I said no rappers dry snitching today. It's a great day.
Does that make it difficult to have industry relationships because
Trey is a rapper.
He's just a nigga. But listen, he's just a nigga. Listen, does that make it difficult though? Because like girls will come back and tell you stuff another guy said, then you see this guy and he acting like it's all good.
I mean, that's gonna happen though, because you know everybody ain't been cool. Everybody ain't been getting girls, so they gonna do weak stuff to get girls. Like, a problem I have also is that I tell the truth all the time. You know my truth, because people gonna tell you things that aren't true. People gonna surround you with things. Oh, he did this, he did that. No, I'm gonna tell you what I did do, so you know the difference.
That is true, because I do know a couple of stories of things that happened, and he was very honest with these women.
Like, no, that's not what happened.
Like, they'll be like, "Are you messing with this girl?" Yeah. And
Right,
you
but-
know I don't like her. You can't talk to her no more. And he'll be like, "I don't know what to tell you."
No, it's just, it's difficult just to be in a position that I am.
But let's keep it real. If a guy hates on you, that's never prevented a woman from talking to you.
It has in certain
has?
situations, but it's never nothing that I really, I'm thriving to be with. Like, any woman I really, really, really want to be with, I'm gonna be super persistent. I'm gonna make sure that she knows that, although you've heard things about me, the person I'm trying to be with you is got nothing to do with that. Because I'll tell you everything I've done. I'll tell you things that you don't like to hear, and sometimes that's to, my detriment. But
I'm thinking because this album is called Tremaine, it's your most personal album to date.
yeah, definitely.
So what's the song on there that?
I mean, the intro, the first words I say on the album is I've been stressed out. I ain't feeling my best. All they want is my sex. I got the best out. That's how I start the album. So,
It feel like you're rebelling against your own image, Trey. Like the whole playboy that gets all the girls.
But
It's like you're rebelling against that kind of.
no, I don't think I'm rebelling against that. I think it's just I'm a person, you know what I mean? So an image could never fully embody who I am or what I am. So when people put me in a box, I gotta bust that motherfucker open. And in this album, I'm just I'm very much. If you see Tremaine the Playboy, that's definitely not rebelling against my image.
Right. I mean, he just did a whole reality.
But it seems a little conflicted. Like
No, it's conflicted because I am a man, have conflicts, and I'm choosing to share them with the world.
Gotcha.
When y'all think I'm the coolest nigga alive that don't have no problems, and every Minaj is just an amazing time. Sometimes you walk away from it like, damn.
think about all the
y'all
men who
need to
never
leave.
had one Minaj.
Right,
Damn,
that's
Trey.
Trey.
right. It's a better life for you somewhere, my brother.
And I'm not. Trey has said that
Come on, though. Y'all ain't kept
But-
what Trey said. Trey said, you have a Minaj, and he's like, damn, sometimes they just gotta leave. That's what's stressing him out? The fact he can't get girls to leave?
As I'm looking at this picture,
But you
This
have
one
said that
picture.
you wouldn't seriously want to be with somebody that you have threesomes with.
no, I wouldn't,
Right.
because that would lead to resentment.
That is true. It's like opening Pandora's box. Now,
I'm surprised Trey hasn't fought more rappers or more artists in the
why you
industry.
want Trey to fight, man?
No,
He gonna fight a DJ
He's
soon.
just so honest, and people hate honesty. I'm really surprised. You have never gotten to a fight with an artist. You ain't got to say the artist's name, but you never got in a fight with an artist in the industry.
I don't know. Nobody want to fight me.
I agree.
I'm not really with all that. Like, this ain't real. Like, people say things that aren't real. Like, people go out and make comments and talk, like when a guy go talking to a girl about me, like, that ain't real. I'm gonna be that upset about it if I don't have time to fight nobody.
Can you give the ladies a reason to trust you, Trey?
Can I get a ladies a reason to
Well,
trust
he's
me?
honest.
What they need a reason to trust me for?
Because you may want
What
to settle
ladies?
down one day. Just in
He
general.
does want to settle
What
down one
ladies?
day.
Yeah, but that ain't for a conversation for me to have with ladies. That's a conversation for me to have with one lady.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't trust me, and we are evolving as people genuinely as an item, that's something we'll talk about. We'll figure that out. Why? A lot of people don't trust me as far as women go, is for reasons I cannot control, reasons that have nothing to do with me, really, just because of the image that I have, because of the songs I make, because of my honesty and my truth.
Now you're returning to the scene of the crime on May 3rd. Your tour starts back in Detroit.
Yeah, shout out Detroit. It's a reason for that. I had a lot of fans just in my tweets, and I'm like, Trey, don't worry about it. We still love you. Come back to Detroit.
Right.
We don't got nothing to do with that. And I know that. So,
and they offered you a plea deal. You didn't take it, so you have to go to court.
I mean, plea deals, they offer you. I ain't even supposed to talk about it. So, but I'm gonna talk about it. I got charged with felonious assault on a police officer.
Right.
They offered me a plea deal of probation. Are you not smart enough to understand what that is?
You didn't do it. You didn't do it. So why would you plead and accept probation?
No, but if it's such a charge of felonious assault, why is it
why
dropped
is
to
it,
probation?
Why is it just probation? They know they have no
So you
case.
wasn't smart enough to understand.
You know, sometimes you just don't want to play with that court system though, because you could have the wrong jury.
Yeah, that's definitely right. But I'm not gonna do that just because I didn't do nothing.
Right.
I didn't do nothing, touch nobody. So I'm not gonna say I touched somebody. I'm not gonna go to jail or take 2 years of probation where you come piss test me, you do this, you violate
your money,
my privacy and all this for the court system to have my bread, just because you want to play a joke on a rich black man.